Good morning, everyone. So, listen, I don't want y'all to get tired of me. You know how people are saying now on social media, prepare to be sick of me. Well, I don't want you to prepare to be sick of me. But as you guys know, I did launch an ebook and an e-course, and one of the responsibilities is to promote your product. And I'm not just promoting it because I did it, but I'm promoting this because I do believe that it will benefit the target audience, which are ordained elders or ministers who are understudied to become elders, or even ministers who desire to perhaps be considered for eldership. And so I want to encourage you guys, check out my social media pages. On most pages, I have it pinned at the top, all of the information and details that you will need. But this morning I got on because I wanted to share a few things with you. Number one, just so that we're clear, the ebook is just that, an electronic book. It is a downloadable if you purchase it through Gumroad, which is an app that is on for that's available for purchase. Can also be purchased on Amazon as well. With that being said, with the ebook, it is a companion guide to the courses. So for those of you who know what a companion guide is, it is like a training manual that accompanies the course. So you have some information in the ebook, but you don't get all the information in the ebook, okay? In order to really get the full benefit of this entire program, because I call it a program because you have the ebook, you have the e-course, you have the private Facebook group, you have the live Q&As or recorded Q&As. We have tools and resources available, and just being available to assist and be a blessing to those who are understudied, who are currently serving as elders, or whoever desire to be an elder but don't really know what it requires to be even considered, right? So of course it is a call from God, so you have to be called. That's number one. But then also pastors look for those among them who they can elevate and promote and ordain and consecrate to help assist them in ministry. You know, what I have discovered is there are many ministries who don't have elders. Number one, sometimes it's smaller ministries who do not have elders. Most mega churches have elders, but for the most part, there are a lot of ministries that don't have elders for various reasons. And with that being said, ministers, or ministries, I should say, the pastors need help, right? They cannot do it alone. They need a core group of people. They need a team of people, and elders are part of that team. And so with that being said, I'm excited about this. I do believe that many people are benefiting from it already. I'm getting the reviews, I'm getting the feedback, and I do appreciate those of you who have committed to the process. And for those of you, when I first put it out there and I asked if you would be interested, you told me you would. And so hopefully you're still considering it, and hopefully when your schedule permit, you'll be able to, of course, join us as well. But wanted to share this information with you guys on July the 20th. At 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. For those who invested in the book and the first e-course, I'm going to be doing a private Zoom session with you guys. Of course, some of you have already made the purchases. You got the email, you got the information. But for those of you who have not, or you're still considering, I want you to really think about it further and consider it. I don't want you to miss this first private live Zoom. In this particular session, we're talking about the character of an elder. You know, character means a lot when it comes to someone being considered for an elder, or if you're already an elder, right? It speaks volumes. And so character is so very important. And a lot of people do not possess the character it takes to operate on that level. Even though some people somehow got through and their character just doesn't line up with the Bible as it relates to how a elder should carry themselves, how we present ourselves in the world, in the workplace, in our homes, in ministries, wherever. We are who we are wherever we go. And so we should always possess godly characteristics. But character is so key, right? Your character is who you really are, right? It's the essence of who you are. And so we're going to talk about that. And one of the characters that is so prominent, in my opinion, that should be like a staple in the life of a believer, regardless if you're an elder or not, and that's being integritous. You have to be a person of integrity. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Be a person of your word. Operate in truth and honesty. Do all things in an upright spirit, right? No shadiness about you. Don't be the person that people question, right? They can't trust you. They can't take your word. They don't, you're kind of shady. That's not what the character of an elder. So that's just one of the things that we're going to talk about, integrity, as it relates to the character of a person who is being considered. Because baby, right now, we see some people who have titles and positions, and their character just does not line up with it, right? And so we want to talk about the characteristics or the character of an elder, and also the qualifications, right? One of the key qualifications is you must be spiritually matured, right? You can't be a babe. You can't be a novice. You can't be someone. I mean, God can, of course, actually, to be totally honest with you, when my husband first got saved and was walking with God, he grew by leaps and bounds. It was like quantum leaps. And he accepted his call to preach. He preached his first sermon. And our bishop, at the time he wasn't a bishop, but my bishop actually licensed him the same night. He also promoted him to be a youth pastor because he watched him, and because of how he presented himself and how he moved so quickly as it relates to in his walk with God. He was serious about the things of God, and God had a call in his life. He was anointed, right? He got saved. He got filled with the Holy Ghost. And he just took off, right? And so with that being said, you really have to be spiritually matured, and you really have to take the things of God seriously. This is not something you play with. This is not something you do part-time. You are an elder in the Lord's church. I don't know about you, but I take my call and my responsibility, my relationship with God very seriously. And so that's one of the things we're going to talk about too, the qualifications of an elder. But then we're also going to talk about the role and responsibilities of an elder. What is the primary function of an elder in the local church, right? I mean, what really grieves my spirit are those elders who have been ordained. Once they get that title, you don't see them anymore. They're inconsistent. They're not faithful. All they want to do is flow in the pulpit. They don't want to take on any other responsibilities in ministry when there is a lot of work to do, right? And they are sitting. No, you have been called to a work, right? I always say being an elder is not about having a title. It's about having responsibility, right? About putting your hand to the plow and never looking back. So we're going to talk about that and so much more. We're going to take your questions. It's just going to be a great experience. And so if you have not yet invested in the book and the course, there are 4 courses, and this is the very first one that I'm going to do a live session with those who purchase the course, right? And so you still have time to make that investment. Invest in you so that you can go and grow to the next level in God. So I hope to see you in our private Facebook group. I hope to see you on that private Zoom call. Spread the word, tell your peers, tag people who can benefit from this program, this course. Share it, send it to people DMs, because there are people that I know you serve with in ministry who are elders, who you like, they're good, but they can really sharpen their skill set. And so I want to be a part of that process. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys today before I head out to the office. I want you to have an amazing day because we serve an amazing God, and you are an amazing person. Be blessed on today. Have a great day.